Jessica Rowe, and I came from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, to teach English here in Japan. I got accepted into the JET program, and by luck, I was placed in Kyoto City. Now, let me share my adventures with you. So, this is Arabelle. Hi. Isn't that amazing? Her name is Arabelle, right? Right? She was also born in Saudi Arabia. Here's Tom being all sweaty and beautiful. Today we're wearing just like casual clothes because we're taking the Shinkansen to Kyoto. Hello everyone. So this is about coming to Kyoto, our arrival to Kyoto. So orientation, Tokyo orientation, was crazy busy. We were super jet lagged, and we met up with our jet, I guess like manager or advisor for Kyoto City. We grouped together. He told us that we were going to take the Shinkansen or the bullet train back to Kyoto from Tokyo orientation, and we'd be traveling as a group. So we had some experienced jets there who were going to help us along the way, and we were really excited because up till this point we didn't know about where we were living because we weren't really shown any pictures, and we were kind of told the basic gist about Kyoto City and about our apartment and about our life in Japan, but this was the time that we were gonna see our home for the next year or however long the jets are staying. So we gathered together, got up bright and early in the morning. I ran to eat breakfast at the buffet, which I would suggest you do. Free food, and it's so good, and it's like amazing. Anyways, so we went onto the Shinkansen, we sat together, and it was, yeah, it's about a 2.5 hour ride from Tokyo to Kyoto. So we got to relax, we got to kind of take in all this information that was given to us at Tokyo orientation, and we got to kind of talk to the experienced jets. And we asked a million questions and they answered all of them. They were really, really nice. So we knew that we were pretty lucky to be where we were, because there's a lot of help from everybody. So anyways, we get into Kyoto City. We are very, very hot and very, like, we're still jet lagged, so we were really tired. We're really like sweaty and gross, and we had to get some very important official documentation finished first before we could see our apartment. So the first thing we did was we went to our general education building here in Kyoto, and we said hello to everybody, and we got our house keys. We sat down in this classroom, and we had to, I guess, like, receive official documents. We had to sign things, things like our rental contract for the apartment. And it's interesting how you sign things here in Japan. You sign things with this. It's called a honko stamp, and it's basically like a little bamboo wood stick. And with this, you can sign documentation for getting like a cell phone, for renting a new place, for buying a car, opening a bank account, anything official. This is what you're going to want to use. Our last names as jet people are fairly uncommon here in Japan, so we had to get ours special made. So these are our special little honko stamps. Mine is, it looks like Thor's hammer, but it's basically Ro, R-O-H, my last name, Ro. It's super cute. So honkos come with these really beautiful cases, and I always wondered what these were. I thought they were for like lipstick or something, but no, these are actually for honko stamps. So inside you'll have like a little ink pad so that you can like stamp your documentation or whatever, but this is where you can keep your honko nice and safe for future documenting and signing and official things and stuff. Anyways, so that's that. Okay, so we're in this classroom at the General Education Center building, and here we receive our apartment paperwork. So this tells us how much our rent is, how much our fire insurance is, how the amenities that we get. We had to pay a small fee for startup costs. So this would include, they bought us a futon. So this is our futon. It's basically like a thin, firm kind of mattress that you can put on the ground and then you can like sleep on it and stuff. So this is we got one of these from the startup cost. We also got like pillowcase, we got some blankets and stuff, so they started us off quite nicely. Oh, we also got startup dishes, so we had like pots, pans, cups, bowls, chopsticks, stuff like that. And we also received a table. It's the special table, I forgot the name, but it's the one that heats up underneath so that in the wintertime there's no internal heating here. So the closest thing you can get is this table where you put your blanket over top of it, and there's a heater underneath. So what happens is it heats underneath, and you could like stick your feet in there. Anyways, that's what the startup costs were for. And we also had to do some traveling around Kyoto City to open up a bank account, get our bills situated so that our bills would be taken out automatically. So there was a lot of official work that we had to get done. I was able to open up a Japanese bank account, so I have an account here. The jet people were with us the entire way, so we were never left alone to fend for ourselves, basically. Like, we always had someone there to help us. We also had to fill out paperwork for like insurance and stuff. I have my insurance medical card here, cover up some information. It's a blue card. But anyways, so we've got that, and we also, at the airport, we were given our residence cards. So we used that and our Honko stamp combined to really get all this paperwork down packed. We also had to fill out information, like it was all official documentation, paperwork stuff that we had to do. But after that, we were told that we were going to be escorted to our apartment. And this is really exciting because finally we get to see our apartment. We've been waiting a long time to see it, right? So we gathered together as a group and we took the train into our area. From the train station to our apartment building, we were thinking, man, this area looks kind of sketchy, like it's a little bit run down. We kind of shrugged it off. We were like, yeah, it's okay, whatever. And then eventually we made it to the apartment, and we were looking at this big building, and the exterior looked a little bit kind of blah. It wasn't the prettiest of places. And then I overheard a few other jets who were thinking, they're like, oh man, what did I get myself into? This is crazy. But as soon as we get into the apartments, we realized like these places are really beautiful. They're renovated, so the interiors are really nice. And in these apartments, not only do we get these startup anemones, so we have our futon, our table, and our dishes, we also get air conditioning. And this was the biggest thing because it was really hot. Like, I almost want to say that if you don't have air conditioning here in Japan in the summertime, it's almost as deadly as being in Canada in the wintertime without warm clothes. Like, it's really brutal on your body. So having air conditioning is such an important thing. Anyways, so we finally make it to our apartments and we just dropped everything. I think our apartment looked like an explosion of stuff because we opened up all of our suitcases, we took out everything, and then we realized, man, we're gonna need like shelves to put this stuff on. So luckily, we got help from other experienced jets to find places that would sell furniture and shelving and stuff. So a really popular place that a lot of the jets went to is called Nitori, which is kind of like IKEA, but I'd say it's a lot cheaper than IKEA. Also, when we unloaded everything after we got all of our paperwork and everything sorted out, we were dead tired, but we knew we needed to get food. So we went with a few other jets and we found the local grocery store, and then we bought a bunch of food and we got ourselves situated. So yeah, like it took us maybe about a full week to like actually get really, really situated and homey and cozy and lived in or whatever, but once our apartment was like all done, it's like, oh my god, this is my home now for the next year or however many years we're gonna stay. And it's just like this feeling of utter excitement but also relief, because you can settle down and this is your place, right? So what was really nice was getting to Kyoto and getting everything situated. Every step of the way, the jet people were always there for us. The experienced jets were always there. Our jet manager was always there. People from the Japanese community were helping us out. Like, it was really, really nice. A nice welcome into Kyoto City. So anyways, yeah, that was our arrival to Kyoto City. And my next video, I plan on just showing random shots of Kyoto that I took in the first week that I had arrived here, because there is a lot to see. There is so much to see. But anyways, yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will update you guys later. Take care. Bye.